say it's gonna be the upper.
Guys, today, or should I say this evening, is going to be a blast. We have picked up a 2006 Volkswagen GTI, and I'm calling it the fastest, cheapest car has to be in the world. So a little bit about this car. I guess I'll come out and say it in this video because I haven't really told many people about it. Those close to me know about it, but so I picked this car up for 700 bucks. I've seen it in a parking lot for like 2 years. It's just been sitting there, flat tires. For 2 years, this car's been sitting in a parking lot, and I've drove by it, and I was like, I'm finally just gonna see what they want for the car. So the car was actually at a like phone repair place that I actually do business with. So I had offered the guy $1,000 for it like 4 or 5 months ago when he said he was gonna sell it. Well, they didn't buy it. So good old clumsy Fabian breaks his phone protector again, and I wind up back at this screen replacement place. I was like, hey man, what do you want for the car? He goes, dude, he's like, I'm about to call the local scrapyard just to come get it and scrap it. They'll give you 400 bucks. And I'd offered him $1,000 before for it. So I was like, so I'll give you 700. He's like, all right, cool. That was on a Friday. Saturday, I loaded up my car trailer and went and picked it up, and it wouldn't fire. I put a battery in it, wouldn't fire. It would turn over. It wasn't getting fuel. I actually towed it to a shop in Greenville. The shop's name is Vintage Auto, and they do a bunch of Volkswagen stuff. I guess a bunch of vintage Honda and vintage Volkswagen stuff. This was actually the owner's car at one point. Ended up being a fuel control module. I let them do the work on it, which turned out awesome. I got to talking with the guy. He drives a TTRS now, and he's like, yeah man, this car made 348 wheel horsepower. It rained that whole week that I got the car running, so it just sat. Man, I finally drove this thing that it's dry, and this thing rips. I mean, to have now $1,100 in this thing, I mean, it pulls hard. I really think drag radial on this car would like make the biggest difference. We'll do a little pull here. This is 4,000 RPM at 40 miles an hour, and I try to build about like 15 pounds of boost. It's not bad. I think it feels that much faster because I'm like, oh, I got 1,100 bucks in this thing. I've been driving it for the past 4 days now, and it's been awesome. So we're meeting up with Andrew Bolton, and we're headed to the drag strip. We're going to Greer Dragway here in Spartanburg. We're going to see what kind of time we can get in this thing, and yeah, we'll see you there, guys. All right, guys, we're here at Greer Dragway. I've already lined up the car in line, so there's another Mark V here. I'm hoping to bust his ass. I met Andrew Bolton and Tim out here that works with them, so I'm gonna pass him over the camera and let him take a couple videos. So I'll probably stop and get the camera shot, and we'll go from there. The bikes are going right now, but I'm here with the one, the only, Andrew Bolton.
What's up?
Y'all, dang dude, you haven't been in a video since we went to Victory Lane. So,
What's up? Bad.
We need to go redeem ourselves at GoPro.
Yeah.
So definitely need to make that happen. Andrew, we're in line with the Mark V. What do you think it's going to run? There's another Mark V here that's red that we watched run a 960. What are you thinking?
Considering running street tires, it's hard to say. I would say put you in the 9s with him. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the over.
Let out. I think came down on its side on him. You see it? Anyways, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna say with the street radials. I'm gonna say, or the street tires, not the street radials. I'm gonna say low 10s.
Low 10s?
Low 10s. We're gonna go with that.
You know what? I'm gonna put $1 on it that I run better than a 9.5. Just $1.
We'll do $1.
$1 bet. Gentleman's bet. All right, so I gotta run better than a 9.5 in the GTI. And Andrew's gonna be recording it. All right, guys, so we're in line. We're actually gonna race this other, man, my cheeks in this helmet. We're actually gonna race this other Mark 5. So he's running 960, so I'm hoping to beat that. So we'll see. Wow. So I try to just launch this car. Not really launch it, but I just try to dump the clutch and go. And the clutch was just slipping. Like nothing would just even let it go. So we're gonna give it another pass and see if it does anything at all. I guess that's what I get for trying to bring a car that I know nothing about to the track. All right, guys, so sad news. I owe Andrew $1.
Good thing we're headed to the concession stand right now.
Hey. Apparently this car's got a stock clutch in it because I could not find, not that I couldn't find a gear, but it would not go in any gear. Which I will say, the first pass, I just tried to dump the clutch and go. I knew if I tried to build boost, it wasn't going to do anything. So this time I was like, I'll take off like a red light. And I was still racing that other red Mark 5. Like a red light, just let out, just cruise into it. In second, I just like let it eat. And I was hawking him down, but it just wasn't enough. But it's a fun little car. I wish someone would just come and make me an offer on it and just get a ride home from Andrew tonight. Would you take me home tonight, please?
Absolutely.
Well, they cleaned the track, so guess what the first thing that Andrew thought of? What'd you think of, Andrew?
Food.
Oh. Tim, what's going on, brother, man?
Don't know.
We're gonna build us a hot rod for out here or what?
Of course.
Look, there's a truck right there with a tag just for you. Tim's Auto Care. We're gonna make you a shop and a tag that's gonna say Tim's Hot Rods.
Okay.
How's that?
That's good.
Y'all check out the donk. You guys love the donk. All right, so this is the last pass I'm going to make in the Mark 5, then I'm going to call it a day. I really don't need to blow this clutch up or blow the car up for that. So we're going to call it quits after this.
Pair of Volkswagens going at it. Left-hand lane, 964, 75 miles per hour, 963 in the right, 81 miles per hour.
All right, so we ended up making 3 passes tonight. One was like a 13 something, which means I lost my bet. The second was like a 10 something, which means that I still wasn't after my goal. And then the third pass, I ran a 9.6, which I still, it was in the 9s. I was hoping to get under a 9.5, but I got this trusty dollar here. So I'm gonna I pay my
Crispy.
bets. So we had a fun night here. I don't know how much longer we'll be here, but we'll show you a montage of some bikes and some cars. So that's a wrap, guys. The Mark V, kind of disappointed, but didn't really disappoint. All right, so I don't know how much I've told you about this car, but the car was found in a parking lot. I paid $700 for it. I put a fuel control module in it, which was like, after diagnostic and everything, I had like 400. Oh yeah! After diagnostic and everything, I had $400 in this car. $700 for the car, $400 in fixing it, and now it's a cool little beater.